The 5 fragrances I'm going to talk about should be in any man's collection. They are all 10 out of 10 masterpieces, and the very last one, nobody seems to talk about it, so make sure to watch till the end. First on the list we have Sospiro Basso. It's midwinter, but it's my scent of the day because it has beast mode performance, it cuts through the cold, and it's super versatile. It's very citrusy and woody, it has a lot of grapefruit, it's a bit aromatic, fresh spicy. It has a very creamy sandalwood base, which is amazing in the dry down. And you can just wear this all year round in any occasion. It's office friendly, it's mass appealing, but you still smell the high quality. If you love the DNA from Terre d'Hermès or Roja Isola Blue, which I showed you last week, this is very similar to that DNA. It's almost the same, but with tiny different edges to it, a different dry down, but the performance, amazing. People always talk about Sospiro Vibrato, which is actually my favorite, but this is very close to that, and it's also a 10 out of 10. I think Vibrato is slightly more unisex. This is more masculine in my opinion, but it's just super sexy. I think even a woman can wear this. I know Demi Rawling loves to wear this as well, but in my opinion, this is more masculine. So you really need to check this one out. I would say for the 100 ml bottle, it's not that inexpensive, so try to sample it first. But for the price that you're paying, you get beast mode performance, so you will like use the bottle for a long time. Because for regular people, 5 sprays are more than enough, and you don't need to overspray this. I still do 15 plus sprays, but it's strong enough. So sample it first just in case, because it's not cheap, of course, but it's super mass appealing, a perfect niche beginner's fragrance, and you can wear this just all year round. So in my opinion, it's a perfect fragrance. Sospiro Basso, check this one out. Next up we have Parfums de Marly, Layton. As you know by now, this is one of my signature scents, top 5 out of 300 plus fragrances. So I'll keep talking about this. This is a must-have fragrance. Super sexy, it's super versatile. People always say that this is a fall-winter fragrance. In my opinion, you can wear this almost all year around. In the summer up to like 20 degrees Celsius. But if you want to make this a summer fragrance and you have Parfums de Marly Sadly, you can layer Sadly with Layton, and then you have like a summer version of Layton. So super versatile, works in any occasion, perfect for date nights, but also office friendly. Super sexy, the women just love this one because it has that sweet apple vanilla combination, and also it's very woody, but it also has the sweetness combined with the spiciness, and the geranium gives off a slight kind of minty vibe to it. The cardamom, the lavender, the aromaticness, it's a perfect blend. It's just perfect. Must have fragrance. I have an older batch which has amazing performance. It's really strong. It lasts 14 plus hours on my skin, I think. Yeah, 14 plus hours. It's very strong, it projects, it's superb, but I heard that the newer batches are a bit weaker. I would say, in my opinion, it's a perfect, safe blind buy, but still, I would recommend you to sample it first. But yeah, Layton is just a must-have fragrance, so check this one out. Next up, we have Valentino Uomo Intense. This is one of the best designer fragrances ever made. It's a very sweet, vanillic, powdery fragrance. So it has iris and vanilla, and that combination makes it very like sexy, lipsticky, powdery, but also very masculine. This is a very masculine fragrance because it also has leather, and there's a slight fresh touch to it with mandarin, which is like not very prominent. It's in the top notes, but yeah, the combination of this, it's just a very simple blend, but it's very perfectly well blended. it's a gentleman's fragrance. It's a date night fragrance. I can see this. Yeah, you can wear this to the office. It's not that super versatile. I would say perfect for fall and winter and early spring probably. But yeah, it's a must-have fragrance. You can like check the ratings on Fragrantica, for example. It's very high rated because it's just a masterpiece fragrance. It doesn't smell like a designer fragrance at all. I also have the original. The original came out, I don't know, 2013 or 15, which is also amazing. But this is more sexy. This is more, yeah, slightly more masculine, more on the sophisticated gentleman, bad boy side. And yeah, just look at the bottle. The bottle is also amazing. In my opinion, it's a must have. You also have like, this is 2017 batch version. You also have the 2021 version, which is slightly adjusted. It's almost the same. You can hardly detect the differences, and that's also a masterpiece. So it doesn't really matter if you get this one or the newer batch because it's just perfect. Get it, sample it first because it's not that expensive, but I wouldn't say it's a safe blind buy because the iris is not for everyone. It's very on the powdery side, just like Dior Homme Parfum and Dior Homme Intense, for example. You also have Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Le Parfum, which is also a vanilla iris fragrance, which is also a 10 out of 10. But this, I don't know, this is slightly more sexy in my opinion. So Valentino Uomo Intense, check this one out. Next up we have BDK Gris Charnel Extrait. This is one of the best fragrances ever made in my opinion. It's a masterpiece. It has fig and cardamom. It's very woody with cedarwood and sandalwood, so it's also like on the creamy side because of the sandalwood. It's very warm, spicy. It has Madagascar vanilla, which is very sweet, and combined with the fig, there's also tea in it. It's a perfect blend. It has iris, which also makes it a bit powdery. Not as powdery as the Valentino Uomo I just showed you or the Homme Parfum. It's more in the background. The fig shines really, really high in this fragrance combined with the vanilla. It's just super sexy and sweet, but also very earthy. There's bourbon vetiver in it, and it's a masterpiece. For some people might like the opening would be like, whoa, what's happening? Because it smells very unique. But you have to like leave this on your skin. You have to walk outside, catch the wind, because from the top to the mid to the dry down, it evolves. And yeah, this is for me, I could put this in my top 5 out of my whole collection. It's it's superb. It's a masterpiece fragrance and one of the best fragrances in my collection. I also have the EDP, which I love almost equally, but this has that more slightly masculine touch. It's 32% extrait. It's very strong. I also found the perfect layering combination with Nishani Ani. So yeah, that's out of this world. It's super sexy. I was wearing that like for the last time, I think in New York when I went to Scent Explore. And yeah, multiple people complimented me, not on Scent Explore, I was wearing my own fragrance, but I think it was the day after or 2 days after. And people were like, whoa, what are you wearing? So Gris Chanel Extrait, in my opinion, it's not a safe blind buy, but if you like very high quality niche fragrance and very on the unique side, but still with a mass appealing touch, you should get your nose on this. People always say it's a fall winter fragrance, but I tested it out in the high heat. It's super versatile because in the high heat, the fig really shines, and the fig comes off, of course, a bit fruity, but also a bit of like a coconut vibe, sort of. It's a bit like it gives that tropical vibes. Perfect fragrance. It's, yeah, I don't have words. It's just, you need to sample this or blind buy this, whatever you want to do. I would say sample it first. But a lot of people gave me feedback because of my recommendations, and everybody seems to really, really love this one. For the females that are watching, I would say get the EDP. The EDP is more unisex. Some people say it's more feminine, not to my nose. This is like unisex but more masculine, and the EDP is just perfectly unisex. But in my opinion, I slightly prefer this because yeah, it gives me some more masculine vibes. Must have fragrance. Check this one out. BDK, Gris Chanel, Extrait. Last but not least, we have Soma Parfums, Halcyon. If you watched my channel before, you know that I love this fragrance. Michelle hyped it up in 2022, I guess. Me and my friend bought 20 bottles, like blind bought it, and we sold 16. I still have a backup upstairs, and my friend had one for decanting and for his own use. One of my friends bought a bottle and emptied the bottle in like 7.5 weeks. So yeah, it's amazing. It's very sweet and warm spicy. It's very gourmandish. It has rum, it has toffee, it has a lot of vanilla. The dry down is a bit like baby powderish vanilla. It's very sexy. If you know fragrances like Kilian's Angel Share, Parfums de Marly Ojan, it's right in the middle of those two. This is heavily underrated because not a lot of people are talking about this, but it's a must-have fragrance. It's super sexy, super unisex as well. Ladies can wear this as well. And tomorrow, I'm getting the Halcyon Oud in it. So they made a limited edition 100 bottle flanker, full black bottle. I will show you the bottle here. And they have put 5.5% pure oud oil in it. So I'm really, really eager to try that one out because I know a guy from Instagram who made this photo, by the way. He already has the bottle, and he said that it's one of his best fragrances ever. He said, I've worn this like 3 or 4 days in a row. He said that never happens because he has such a big collection, and he prefers it over Halcyon. So yeah, I might prefer it over Halcyon as well. But Halcyon is a 10 out of 10, one of my favorite fragrances as well. And yeah, tomorrow my own fragrance is coming in as well. I'll show you the bottle here. If you watch my channel, you already know. The name is Oblivion, and I will tell you more about it in a full video. I'm going to make a full video about my own fragrance in collaboration with Soma Parfums. Yeah, that's a banger as well, of course. So in the meantime, try to get your nose on Halcyon. I know that Halcyon Oud will probably sell out quick. You cannot sample it. If you want that, you have to blind buy it. But Soma Parfums Halcyon is, in my opinion, a must-have, especially if you like those fragrances. Kilian's Angel Share, Parfums de Marly Ojan. This is way better than Angel Share, in my opinion. And if you love gourmands and sweet vanilla fragrances, yeah, you really have to check this one out. There's also a slight booziness to it. There's rum in it, so that's also very sexy. Soma Parfums Halcyon, check this one out. Thanks again for watching. It would be really helpful if you leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel, of course. And in the comment section, just let me know what you think of the fragrances. Have you smelled them? Have you tried them? Did you buy samples of them? And yeah, give me feedback because I really want to help you smell better. And in my opinion, these fragrances are must-haves. Also, let me know your scent of the day. Like I said, I'm wearing Sospiro Basso today, but I layered it with Givenchy Limited Rouge, which is a women's fragrance, but in my opinion, it's very unisex. It's very sweet and sexy. It just works on my skin. It's a major compliment getter as well. And combined with Basso, I just found the layering out yesterday evening, and I was like, whoa, it's really amazing. If you love layering, I can also make a video about layering fragrances, how to spray. Let me know what you want. Also, let me know what do you like to layer. I want to know everything. And yeah, just let me know your scent of the day. By the time you will reply, I'm wearing another scent of the day, of course, because with 300 plus fragrances, I switch up every day with different fragrances. I usually wear a scent of the morning, scent of the day, and a scent of the evening, or I layer something together. Check me out on Instagram as well. I post 2 reels a day, 2 TikTok videos a day, and 2 YouTube shorts every day. And on Instagram, I'm the most active because I always post like stories, guess my scent of the day, I do unboxing videos with reviews and stuff. You can also check out my discount codes. I have a lot of discount codes for you so you can buy the fragrances cheaper. And thanks again for watching. Next week I will be back with another full video. You may overspray. Namaste. Thanks for watching.